Storm.
Hey, it's your girl Z.
What going on? It's your girl Sis.
What's up, y'all? This your girl Jazz.
And this is
The Elephant in the Room podcast.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Elephant in the Room podcast, where we address the issue or issues that most are thinking but none are saying. So today's topic is why are men questionable or have so many questions or be worried about lesbian relationships so much. So we want to touch on that first.
Oh, man. Good afternoon, y'all.
What's up?
It is all good. You know, I think we got it because I found it, scrolling on TikTok. And it's been, I guess, a thing nowadays. I don't know if we out here winning studs or just lesbians in general, but I ran across that and I was like, this is really their mindset.
Yeah.
This is really their thought process of trying to break it down in the I guess pieces to figure out why this is going on. Why are we popular? Who y'all think?
Winning. I think my opinion, and that's what I was just looking at my notes. I think I can touch on it from a few different points. And because you don't see other men talking about heterosexual relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. So are you intimidated? That maybe in today's society, a lot more women are following maybe their true hearts.
True.
And not wanting to be with the actual man, or are you just curious and you want to know? I think having that discussion, that's almost like us having a discussion about a heterosexual relationship, like why he got her taking the trash out.
Don't you do it?
Yeah, like why? Like how it's supposed to be? You supposed to be? Why is she cleaning the whole house? You got her taking the trash out. She changing her tire. You ain't know how to change the tire. You don't know how to drop the pan for the oil. Like we can have them discussions, but
Right.
that's neither here nor there. So I think a lot of it comes with curiosity to know what actually goes on, because a lot of times heterosexual men they go off of, I ain't gonna say emotions, but emotions. So they don't really have a close, because if you find a heterosexual male who is close to a masculine presenting female, those aren't the conversations they having.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's with intimidation too. They're intimidated to know what's going on. Like, why can she bag this person and I can't? So then it shows up differently with the question like, why not just be with a man? If you can go ahead and this person puts this on like this, she presented to be a masculine, why not just be with a man? So I think it's more of insecurities for me. That's my point of view.
True.
You know, I have that. I'm pretty close with a male, and we've been close now since we coached together. And we don't have
Those type of relationships, conversations.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just not there. It's a supportive, real friendship. And if you're that mature as a male to understand this is my friend, you still see me as me. That's part of the problem too. You know, when you don't look at me for who I am or just my name, I mean that's it. You can look at me as a female. That's what I am.
Right.
You know, unless I suggest or state otherwise, you should already have a conversation with me as who I am, not, oh, well, she looks male presenting. I mean, if we did that, just think about that. Just think about if we had those kind of conversations just based off of, oh, he looked like he ain't worth $2. He looked like he ain't worth, what kind of prejudgment is that? I don't know that man.
Right.
But I think that's half the problem. We don't judge them on, she should not. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody said it. especially when you known of somebody to be sorry. But like we don't be she with him. Look how he looked like he doing this and this. That's not my business. Right. I don't think it's the same thought process because in their mind they're supposed to have every female that's out here, period, even us. Even us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's outrageous that we don't like them. You know what I'm saying? It's absurd. So I think really that's what it bends down to for me, because you're upset because it's another one we done lost. Right. Instead of just understanding we're just going this path, you go yours.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think I do think, you said earlier, like men don't have those conversations about heterosexuality. They do. I think they do, you know what I'm saying? Such as, why she with him, or, that's a fuck boy, or da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? They have those conversations, and I've had those conversations with my homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Damn, she with him? Like, what? Or who's she talking to? If said woman hasn't posted who she talks to or her love interest, whoever or whatever, it's like, damn, she fine. You know what I'm saying? Who bagged that type shit. So I think those conversations are natural to have. I think where it becomes an issue is when it's like the negativity that comes behind it. Like I too have homeboys and they've never ever gave a inkling of, hating on a lesbian relationship. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it's again quite natural. Like I'm one of the guys type thing. You know what I mean? And it's never I've never been in a situation, never had a conversation with any of my homeboys where it was some hating energy type vibe. And I think those men that do have some type of feeling towards, a relationship, a lesbian relationship, is because they've never been exposed or around some cool ass lesbians. You know what I mean? Like it's either their woman has been taken by one, like she left him to go to a female.
You're
and
sick now.
Sick now. So they traumatized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, hell, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's the main reason why a guy, you know what I'm saying? Guys, comment. Let us know. Like if you don't fuck with a lesbian relationship, you ain't with it, why? Like what's up with it? You know what I mean? There's some cool ass females out here that can put you up on a lot of shit.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a good chance. It's a good chance.
Yeah.
Honestly, we should be coinciding. I mean, again, we're after the same thing in the sense.
Correct. Yeah.
So it's never that deep for us. Like, I mean, like it is for them. Like you said and hit it on the head. When it goes away, like say they hollering, let it not be in a present, like it's happening full time, like real time. When you in the club setting, she doesn't choose you, she choose me, for instance. Your body is sick. They body take it personal. And I think that trickles down to ego. And why she want to be with somebody that's not a man. I'm a real man. Sweetie, she wasn't looking for a man in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, that should just sum it up.
Yeah.
That's the end of that. Like, no, she wasn't looking for that. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry that male presenting scares you. Maybe there is a fully straight woman that doesn't want to trickle outside of the line sometimes. Right. And you do have some of those, but they take it personal. It's like taking an L for real in the streets.
That's a true L. Lesbian.
So what are some things y'all think we can put dudes up on game?
Oh, sensitivity, like understanding the female itself. We do. Mm-hmm. That's the difference. I think some things are like they're kind of programmed to not talk a lot, not kind of be able to be in the moment when the female's going through something or the girl's going through something. Like I done heard plenty of stories like that. It's like, damn, you understand, or I never had nobody talk to me. Like we gonna talk things too, sweetie. We don't need to keep things bottled up. My bad. No, you good.
I think with men being more logic, like me and my guy friends, of course, I'm still the woman. I'm still a female. So when they call me, I'm giving that perspective of a female. And it's some things they don't understand. Dudes just don't damn understand. It's like, boy, what the hell? Did you fall? Did you hit your head when you was younger? Like, what happened? And it is, my thing is knowing your personnel. You have to know. And I think it goes back to what you're saying as being sensitivity, is knowing who she is and what she needs. Being sensitive. It don't mean you a fuck nigga. Like, it don't mean that.
Right.
Or what they call them nowadays. Damn, I don't even know the term. Don't worry about
There's
it.
so many terms.
I'm telling you that. Ooh, God. It don't mean that, but knowing your person, knowing it's all right to be soft, but that don't mean you a soft nigga type thing. Being present. Like, let the game go a little bit. Like, God damn, you ain't got to play the game all the time, but just being present to know. You have to learn how to balance. That's what I'm saying. You got to learn how to balance. And, the testosterone kind of has to go down when it's your person type thing. Like, you can be the head of the house, but you have to be the head of the house. You gotta,
Right.
just because you're a man don't mean you can lead her anywhere.
Correct.
I think that's the part.
Yeah, and I mean, so let me say this. I'm gonna talk light, but I'm gonna talk right because, there are any of my exes that may listen to this episode would probably disagree as far as how a man thinks versus how a woman think versus how Jazz think, right? So, I have to, and when I say speak light, speak right, I'm not going to get too deep into it. I'm going to keep it light, but I want to make sure that I come correct with what I say as far as my point of view, with how my thought process, my emotional intelligence when it comes down to another woman. And so there are some times where I've had several women say, why you think too much like a guy? If I want to date a guy, I date a guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my mannerisms, my thought process. Sometimes, I guess the male-like side takes over more than the natural female side of me, and that's the reason why is a combination of, I'm like focus on whatever business or goal I got in front of me. Is like I'm headstrong. I done zoned out or zoned in on what in front of me, and not so much intentionally zone out on my woman, but it kind of naturally happened to where she's like, hey, I'm over here, don't forget about me type thing. Or making sure I include those date nights, making sure I include, like, being intentional on her awareness, her feelings, tapping in. Hey, how was your day? What's, how you feel? How did you feel about this? When they come home and they talk about their coworkers or what kind of day they have, I need to make sure I'm attentive and ask questions or just listen. You know what I mean? And I personally have dropped the ball several times in different occasions, where again it kind of gave off this male-like tendency. And so it's like, it's some things that I still feel like just by nature, I'm a woman. I'm going to be, yes, I'm gonna be aware, but then it's kind of like when I'm in the moment, depending on that environment, I lose that feminine awareness.
How do we know, or how do we lend advice or whatever to how to be with a woman, how to treat her, where do we get it from? And you described, being raised by women, so certain things. Even though your father was out of town, he gave you some game too, in that sense of learning. And then for me, that I learned, I have two brothers, but I learned mainly, I would say, from my father. That was the most stable relationship I saw. I had grandparents in relationship, but you know, but they've been together 51 years this year, so I've seen doors being open. Like I said, if they're out shopping, my mama don't swipe. My mama don't carry bags.
She live that soft girl life.
She's definitely, and she earned it. Shoot, and you know what I'm saying, 5 turn, and so that's why I kind of picked up on how to treat a woman. Then just relationships itself taught me, because I know like you have to go through some frogs and deal with different situations to learn what women want. And then the biggest thing, listening to other women that you're not in relationships with. So you're friends with other straight women or other femmes, describe what they want, what they're looking for. And the main thing, like you say, soft girl. They want to just be in that area where they're not having to do other things that to them they shouldn't have to.
Right.
So I
Right.
think I grew watching and seeing and then experiencing this as an adult right now,
Mm.
that taught me how to treat a woman, most importantly, this current woman. So I think that's where I am. That's where I am.
So yeah.
Same thing, Z.
Oh, I think mine came from just childhood. Being able to judge the room based off what I was lacking, and having absent parents, and parents who dealt with addiction gave me I guess, the opportunity to learn quickly what it is and was a person needed, especially something that made them happy. I learned that at an early childhood. That also goes with people pleasing. But now as an adult, you have to scale back from people pleasing. But I still think some of those are part of who you are. I also had the opportunity of seeing my aunt Misha and her wife, Miss Coretta. Shout out to them. Miss Coretta pumped gas. My aunt Misha ain't pumped gas since her and Miss Coretta met. My aunt Misha ain't opened a door since they met. Bought cigarettes, none of that type stuff. And I guess she's been the example of that soft girl era that I was actually exposed to. And I just learned, like, every woman I've dated understand how to be gentle with them, and just learn your personnel, because you might have some people who just straight thug women and don't understand what being having a door open to them. And I don't want no thug, baby. Let me hell no. I don't want that. Let me open this door for you. Let me show you who I am authentically. And yeah, so that's where mine come from. Yeah.
Some haven't been taught that though. Again, you've been in bad relation. They might have been in bad relationships.
Facts.
Hence, what we're saying on growth and why men feel like some mass women are taking their women. No, it's like some of these women have been through some things. Whether they've been with one of these little up and coming YNs or them old school uncles that's not gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
They sick of it, so they don't know. Like, it's strange. Like, so you just want to talk.
Right.
Yeah, you do.
That's it. Communication is definitely
Yeah.
key for sure.
So you just want to chill for real? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do wanna know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I want you to come over and we watch TV.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't want to
Talk a little bit.
or not talk. I just really
Right.
want your energy
That's it.
around. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just different. Very different. But yeah, I definitely think, again, the elephant in the room to the conversation is why men are so pressed or don't like lesbian relationships. The ego.
That's the bottom line.
The ego. And I mean, let me propose this question. Food for thought is, are we also saying that as women, the mass presenting ones don't have egos?
Hell no.
No,
I
they
got
got ego,
one.
bubble.
I got one too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It happens.
For sure.
But I guess it's more so the energy where that ego is directed at. So
That's the key.
That's yeah.
Because some men, they don't care. They're living their life.
Right.
And they're still cool. Like we say, we got homeboys, brothers, cousins, you know what I'm saying? In the sense of they don't care. It's like we having another conversation. We're in the room experiencing the same thing. Then you have those mass women who want to do it for fun. They want to take the straight woman for fun. And then what's the plan after that?
Right. Get your feelings
Because
hurt.
once they,
And be her
yeah,
dad, too.
or they too, you know what I'm saying? They can skin you back too. Because you ain't ready for some of the stuff they might present to you. I promise you're not. So what's your plan? Because especially if you got them and you done did all this and they want you now, you just ain't walking out of that.
Not easily. You can walk
You
out.
ain't going nowhere.
Not without a fight. You not literally.
No, baby.
Yeah. So no, I think, in a nutshell, man, people just need to mind their business and do what works for you. Do what makes you happy. Focus on that. Don't worry about what's going on over here. Unless it crosses over into your lane, then hey, I can understand. I see, my brother, why you upset. Because it crossed over into your lane, took your chick out the passenger side. And now she over here. So, okay, I understand that. But direct that energy to that specific situation, person, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's not,
One thing I can guarantee you, we not alike.
Right.
No.
These three on this couch right here, I promise you ain't alike. Ain't like none of them who you might be trying to compare.
Correct.
Yeah, for sure.
Correct. Give us a chance.
Experiences, I think, we've had.
Mm-hmm.
Those help you to be better people. And
Oh,
I
for
think
sure.
with us, done going through different things, sweetie, that's the least of our worry.
Right.
And I think they done let social media also done
Oh,
tap
man.
into something else for them, because everything you see ain't what it is.
Baby, let me tell you.
Yeah,
promise you.
that's definitely a whole different topic for a whole different day, because that social media ain't, man.
Couples goals, baby, don't even live in the same room. They probably, it might not even be in the same house. You try to do couple goals with a person you see thinking they going on trips together. They got this bubbly family. They may not even be in the same house, baby. They just try to make money, make a content.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what he
That's it.
said? What did he say? He said he would rather her be with a man instead of a mass woman, and they just be in a poly relationship. What the hell we done got into?
That's his thoughts.
It's
That
the
make
weirdest.
him, that make him, because if a woman take your woman, how you going to explain it to the boys?
They sick about it. You probably don't explain it. You probably really don't have that conversation.
You don't show up
You
no more.
don't. You don't.
Where Will being? Will, baby, we gotta go check on Will for sure.
Straight up. You don't have
Yeah.
that conversation, I don't think. Like, man, let me tell you what happened.
You all right, Will?
I don't
So the
think-
dynamics are different. So a male dating a female. The female leaves the male, go to a female. The dude has a different dynamic than two women that's dating. One of the women leave the relationship and go to a man. Is there a difference in how we act or react?
No, I feel like it's the same. I
Mhm.
feel like I feel like the guy in this. So if I'm dating somebody and they either leave or cheat, me being me, I'd rather them cheat with a female than a male.
And I think them too, as long as it's a feminine female, because in their eyes, they going to get both.
Yeah.
In their eyes, eventually, we'll all be together. We're going to do something together. When it's a mass, it's like, man,
Competition.
Yeah.
competition. Oh, I don't, man, please. She trying to be like me. No, that's why she came over here.
Because I'm not like you.
It's
yeah,
completely different,
sure.
baby.
for sure.
Like, it's a whole tour bus. You chilling. You know what I'm saying? You chilling. I just think that's what he mean too. Oh, they should be two feminine women, because you think
It's a less blow. It's less of a blow to your ego.
because it's not. You don't take that. They don't naturally take that relationship serious. In their eyes, two feminine
Yeah,
women.
that is
ain't-
true. They don't take it
They
serious.
don't take it serious.
At all. Yeah, that is very much true.
Mhm.
Even after the marriage, we done got married. We done damn went to the doctor and had how many injections to get this baby. You know what I'm saying? And you still
Mhm.
thinking it ain't real. Baby, it's real.
It's
This is
super
real. Super real. You know what I mean? So yeah, I that is true. But yeah, I think in a nutshell, it's just that ego thing, man. And we gotta kill that ego. Cause they don't let your pride be your God, is what my daddy used to say. So it's like, you gotta kill it. You gotta kill it.
What he said about the curiosity?
Curiosity kill a cat, but satisfaction brought him back.
Woo woo woo! Right back, baby.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, don't do it.
For sure. So let's so what's your final thoughts on this as far as men being upset about lesbian relationships?
Leave us the hell alone. That's first off. I think if you focus on yours, she gonna stay right there.
Amen. Ditto.
I think mine is take a look at yourself. Whatever you going through, have a self reflection on you. So you ain't trying to point to the other person or the other women. Just take a look at you and see where you lacking and where you could improve in.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Accountability.
Yeah. I mean, my final thoughts, what we said earlier, don't leave your girl around me. True player for real.
Player for real.
As Lil Jazzy.
Oh boy.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Again, yeah, definitely accountability. Look at yourself and don't worry about what's going on over here. But yeah, I think, it's about that time. Definitely thank you all for listening and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms. Until then, this is the Elephant in the Room podcast signing off.
We out.
All right. Peace.
Out.